So hey guys, welcome to the new stream, and today it is eighth day of our stream, and yesterday also I was not able to stream because just procrastination, suffering from this phase where I'm fighting from myself so as to make myself disciplined, but sometimes I get lost. But I am now also motivated because I read this book. This this book which is Atomic Habits, and there was a statement in this book given by the writer. He said you don't have to be winning all the games, like you don't have to be winning all the times. All you need to be disciplined is to be in majority. And I have done, I guess, because this is my eighth stream, and I have just skipped the 3 to 4 days. This means because I'm in majority, so I'm yet winning. I'm not like losing or something that. So yes, because of that, I am now also motivated a lot, and not a lot, but yes, you can say that I'm motivated. And this didn't demotivated me that I didn't do live stream and I'm not being able to cover like, uh, you know. I'm not being able to come up from this procrastination kind of thing. But yes, just this book is helping me to be motivated. And now, talking about the topic of the stream. First of all, for those who don't know about what I do, so I want to be a visual storyteller in advertising for automotive brands. And it's not like just automotive brands, but any brand which is willing to work with me, any client willing to work with me and fits well according to my criteria. But before that, to be able to reach in that place, I need to be a, a real person of who fit for that particular role. And I know that I'm not, and I'm not saying that I'm weak in it, but yes, it's not easy to get into those things. It takes a lot of efforts, lot of thinking, and it is somehow related to being creative. And talking of me, since my childhood, the creativity thing was not much in me because in schools you go study, you don't use your brain, you just see the words written on the notebooks and books, you just read them. Like, I haven't trained my mind to be so, and this is the current phase I am in. And it makes me a bit beside from those people who already have those creativity kind of skills and have a good creative mindset. But whatever, because I have time right now, so I am giving the time to being creative. And the way I am doing it is by following the format and following the format in this live stream. So yes, I was on the topic that for whom this live stream is for. So because I am a visual storyteller in advertising, in automotive niche. Currently, I am a 3D animator learning softwares like Unreal Engine, Blender, Substance Painter, and DaVinci Resolve. So these four main softwares are what I want to make a good hand on, and I'm just a beginner. I think it's been just 5 months of me being in this niche or in this field. Let's see what happens. But in this live stream, mainly I'll be focusing on reviewing advertisements which are related to uh, which makes a person think of it that I should be manipulated. Like, I think advertisement is what manipulates people, and it's very important for a brand, right? So for that, I'll need to understand it, that how are advertisements advertised, how are the person behind them able to come up with those ideas. And for that, I'll need to review those. And advertisement really play a very important role if a brand wants to emerge out between other competitors, right? Everyone is advertising, but the way a particular brand advertises makes them apart from their competitors. And that's the reason behind why they are able to, like like cross each other. Like, there is a competition between just marketing and advertising, because Suppose there is a product, it's a car. Every car have four wheels, every car has same body, but just the design, which I think doesn't matter, matters for the one who really loves design. So yes, suppose there are many car brands and everyone wants their cars to be sold. Now the customers will ask the reason behind why should I buy yours car, because everything looks same. This design also looks good for me. This design also looks good. Like both brands' designs are good. They have four wheels and like the features are also same. But what is the reason behind it? And to communicate to the audience so that the brand is able to give the designs choice that why you should buy our car is through advertisements. So that plays a very important role, the marketing and advertisement thing. So yes, my role is going to be that, like that. So it's not just like I'll be reviewing advertisement related to automotive, but there are many other advertisements, many other fields. It's just not about 3D animation. Even the fact is, in just the beginning, when I'm saying that I wanted to be a animator or wanted to get into this niche, I don't even want it to be a 3D animator, and yet I'm just being in this field because it is a bit related to what I want to be, what I want to create. And starting, what I wanted to be was 2D animator, but somehow it's not possible. There are many reasons behind it, and circumstances are not meeting to what it should be. But these all I know are considered as excuses, but whatever, that's what my circumstances are. So yes, so without wasting the time, I think I said a lot. You can also give your advertisement reviews, like whatever the advertisement we want to talk about. If you're watching this live stream, then you can consider yourself getting into the community where we will be discussing about advertisements and how we can reach to the phase where we ourselves can call uh, creative person. If you are better than me, welcome to you. If there is anything I can get advice from you, and if you are like me, so welcome to you so that we can grow together. So consider it as a community. And now we are just going to start. I came up with a lot of ads. Like it takes a lot of time to think of that which ad could be the best, because first of all I need to see the ad. It's not just that I saw that this is the ad and I'll see at that time only when I'll start the live stream. Because sometimes it's like advertisements are not as much as better as they should be, uh, to make a review on it. And sometimes it might be the case that I myself take bad advertisements which do not make a lot of changes. But today I came up with an ad of Volkswagen, and I'll just show the screen to you. Okay, so this is the advertisement I came up with, and this is of Volkswagen Amarok commercial, which is like it's not a long time to this advertisement. It's just released on 2026, and we're going to start it. Okay,
No, I know a shortcut.
so I'll just see the advertisement first of all, and then we'll talk about two things. The first one is going to be the visuals, so that we can consider it, we can consider things that why is this ad looking good? What was the reason behind the director's choice or the writer's choice or the visual storytellers in that particular advertisement choice, that why he took these shots. Then second, we are going to talk about the script, that why this is really the best script for just you should say for mentioning or featuring the particular feature of the car. And after that, when we are complete with the two observations, then we'll move on to creating things are on our own. Like the format, according to the format, for me there are three scripts I want to create. But many times in the previous streams, if you will watch fully to them, you will see that I'm not able to sometimes make the scripts. Sometimes it's just two scripts, sometimes it's just one script, and sometimes it's like I'm not even getting an idea. But that's how a challenge will come, and that's how we'll need to talk about these things, and that's how we'll improve. So we are just going to see the advertisement first of all.
We're gonna be so late. No, I know a shortcut. Hang on. Volkswagen.
Okay, so I think there was a problem in the license, so we'll see it again.
We're gonna be so late. No, I know a shortcut. Hang on. Volkswagen.
Okay, so I think it's really, really clear the idea they wanted to give to us. Just wait for a moment. So yes, in the starting, in the only first shot, there is the car of Volkswagen Amarok, and in its commercial, this car really looks good to me also. Like if I would have money, I would really buy this. But just talking about the feature for now, as you can see over here, this is the car, and behind that there is the house of the owner of this car too. So they are going to a party, right? They are very late for the party, and they are just rushing towards the car so that they can just sit and go.
We're gonna be so late. No.
So the script comes over. We'll talk about it later, but the shots are just like they're showing to the people.
We're gonna be so late. No, I know a shortcut.
So the scene was shown of a person uh, who is the owner of the car, husband of the lady who says that we are gonna be so late for the party or whatever the like occasion was. But he replies that no, he knows a shortcut. But you know, shortcuts are not always a good choice because that's too bad. And but someone driving this car doesn't have to think of it because that's how this ad goes like. Changes that, you know, many times what I have observed is there are very minimal things which are movable in cars like tires, steerings, and mirrors sometimes, and gears, and accelerator, brakes. Some like there are very minimal things. Like as a human we have fingers, heads, eyes, nose, and legs, and like whole body is movable. But in car there are a lot, like there are not a lot of things which are movable. And whenever a car, in advertisement or in cinematic shots of cars, whenever a car moves, whenever there is an interaction of human between car, then all the shots are focused on particular thing which is movable. Like right now you saw that
We're gonna be
he
so
sits
late.
down.
No, I know a shortcut.
You see, when he was trying to belt put that belt into that, um, I don't know what it is. The scene was shown of that when he tried to change the gear or into like like not like remove from neutral. At that time that particular shot was shown, and when this tire starts moving, this particular shot is shown. Every time you see it, like that particular thing which moves, because that doesn't make sense. If a tire is moving and you are showing the top of it, this doesn't make sense because that particular feature is really looking good. And talking about visually, that tire rotating in a particular place for the starting like milliseconds, and the dirt coming behind, that looks more appealing than any other shot. Now he said that we'll be going from a shortcut to that party, and they are in mountains right now. So they are going from the top of, and this particular shot is really amazing. I mean, why I'm saying this is because as a 3D animator, thinking of doing it in Unreal Engine is really hard. Although it's done in real life, I guess. I mean, real car, real camera shots are used. But thinking of that doing in Unreal Engine software, it's really really complicated because first of all you need to have a detailed model of particular car, and that's all just end. You just need to have a particular subjects or characters detailed model, and if you're able to do so, every scene will look good. So this needs to be modeled in a very good way, because if you are thinking of putting camera in this shot, if you are trying to show this shot and this shot is of behind the vehicle, like this wheel is of rear right, right. So if you're thinking of showing this shot, then you can save your time by just modeling this sides suspensors and like this detailed shot. And if you already know that we are not going to show the other vehicles modeled or detailed suspensions, and we are not going to show that angle, then you will already know that you're not going to waste your time. So first of all, it plays a very important role if you are doing storyboarding, because earlier I used to think of that why to do storyboarding, because many times it's been like whenever I come to get a idea, it always comes in a continuous moment. It's not like if I'm creating something, then only I'll try to decide what to make. It's not like that I'll sit by thinking of what to do by holding pen and paper in my hand and then thinking of trying to draw what's the scene which should be shown. It's like just I am with the camera with the angle in Unreal Engine and I'm putting shots in different angles. But that's not the best option and method, because that really is time consuming. I know it really doesn't apply for those who are not able to think like me, think in a creative way like me, but it applies for those who want to save their time in making environment. Suppose this camera angle is to be shown in the particular ad, so why do you have to make the whole environment? And if you are trying to think of that we'll see the camera angle, so first of all you need to make the whole environment, and that's not what the best case should be. If you are trying to think of making a automotive advertisement where the car will not be in a particular place, it it shows the speed, you are changing places, you are changing background scenes, the environment is changing, like how they were just in a house, now they are in mountains, now they will be in party, so the environment is not going to be just same. So for that you will need to first of all think of storyboarding. And now everything is just moved. I think this is the best thing I can analyze in it, that just put the camera in an angle which moves, like the bag moves, after that the mirror of the car moves, and then expression is shown, and why the expression was like that of the driver, that particular action was also shown.
Hang on.
I can't understand, you just see this car goes like this from this particular place, and how is she not like did like this? Why didn't she did like this? So it's just scripted and it's not real. Although the marketing is good, that they're trying to show the suspension of the car, that if you are inside the car, you will not experience any bumps which are coming on the road because of the feature. And now they are in very hurry. At this moment, she sees whether the makeup is good or not. But in right side of them, there another couple sitting.
Don't worry, we will like to.
And here a very very creative. I don't know how it was thought. In actually this before this shot till here, it was already amazing. I thought the ad is over, but as soon as this
Don't
this
worry,
shot was
we
shot,
will like.
it made like a salt on the best dish. It was like that to me when I saw this first time. My expression was like, "Oh my God, how this script came to in the mind of that writer." But yes, it's good. It's not just that showing that our car is better. It's no, it's not just showing that our car is good, but it's showing that our car is like better than other cars. So they she said that don't worry, we are also late, and it already made them clear that they also came from such a route which was shortcut, and it was just their car which was not having the suspension like theirs, and that's how they made she ruined her face's makeup. Now what she says,
Volkswagen. Oh, we're
see the
gonna be so
behind,
late.
in behind
Oh
she
no.
was checking the makeup, and the car was also not in a well like condition because they came from the same route, I guess, or a different route which was of same conditions. Just wait for a while. So I am back, and you know, when you suddenly start drinking a lot of water, what happens? Yes, I think you guessed it. So yes, that the same thing happened right now. And where I was here. We just finished the visual analysis of the ad, and all I got to know that whatever the thing starts moving, have the movement in the particular situations, just move your camera towards those things to show the particular feature, or move the camera to the particular angle where the feature is being um, being shown well to the audience. So the brand, because the branding is very important, most of the time make it in the mind that the logo of the particular brand is shown, and because in the cars the logo is in the center, in the front side, in the back side. and this is shown. Also, why to show the different angles like car in 45-degree or 90-degree or like the side angles. The reason behind that is front angle might show the brand, but other angles will show the design of the car, which makes people just know that this is the particular car whenever they see the same design.
Volkswagen.
So we are going to just talk about the script. So what happened was there was a couple who thought of who were invited in a party, or they had to go to a occasion, or I don't know what, but there were a lot of couples over there, so this might be a party. Now they were late for it, and this much late that they can't even stop for 5 minutes to do finish the and like finish the makeup on eyelashes and lipstick type. So they just so she just came with the makeup kit in her hand and sat on the car. And because they were late, so they also had to go with the shortcut. But why to care about it if you have a particular car which performs well in suspension feature? And then when they started doing it, first of all, the scene was shown to us so that it makes us clear that the scene or the environment or the surrounding in which they are is not good. They also showed the suspension, the real feature of the car. And now she came up with the kit and she opens the bag, takes out the lipstick and the eyeliner or whatever we say, I don't know. And she started doing it. Then he gets surprised that what is she doing, but then gets uh, starts buying the car. Now he recognizes that yes, there is some benefits of buying this car, and he gets happy that yes, we have this car. Like he doesn't get happy, but he gets astonished by the act his wife was doing.
Hang on.
So this particular ad is based on the suspension, and to give it a crispiness, at last they shown this shot to us. This one. I mean, I don't know why this looks like a more like very good. It just why I'm saying that it added crispiness to the dish is just because it makes it more visualizing that how this car is better than others. And at the end, the car was also shown from which they came, and it was dirtier than theirs. That car is dirtier than their car, and because that's branding. Okay, so that was really a good. Tough feels better in Amarok. The particular brand name is Amarok V6.
Volkswagen.
So that was really good.
We're gonna be so late. No.
Now it's time to think of that what are the scripts I can make from my own. And for that I'll need to open whiteboard. And over here I'm not getting any idea what is the thing I can do. And yes, that's the only thing which I'll need to improve in myself, but right now I'm not getting any idea. So what is the thing which script can be done? So here in advertisement, talking about visuals, so what I learned was that focusing on moving things are what I need to focus on. And this visualization is like this analysis was done by me a lot of times, but now because I have seen a lot of times that this particular thing is done a lot in these automotive ads, so I'll need to do focus on this. And talking about the second thing, which is the scripting. So scripting was based on showcasing the brand's suspension, suspension, and stability, stability. Now talking about what script can be made by us. So before making the script, I want to know that on what basis I'll have to make the script. So I already thought of it, but I just deleted it. Why I'm going here? Where is ChatGPT? So I asked from ChatGPT about what are the process I should be focusing on. Then it suggested me some very important of them, like not very important, but the format. I only asked for the format from it. Okay, so I think here it is. Yes. So these are the three. So these are the three formats, which is same idea, different execution, right? Ideas. It says same idea, different execution, and another is same emotion, different story. Same emotion, different story. Another says same product, different angle. Same product, different angle. Now, the motive behind this is because I am not as much creative that I can build from scratch, although that's the main motive. But it's not like that to be a good cricketman, you'll start playing against the best bowler of the world. But you need to first of all learn how to hold a bat, uh, how to make a good body posture. From posture, I remember that I should say straight. Yes, how to make a good body posture so that when ball comes, you react at a time. You'll need to improve your reaction time. So for that, the basic things are the one I thought to focus on. So that is the first one is same idea. Like the idea of the advertisement will be same, but execution will be in a different way. And in this was the first script, and this is the second. So in the second script, emotion will be same, but the story will be different. And in the third script, the product will be same, but the angle will be different. Talking about the first one, so idea is same, but execution is different. First of all, I don't get to know what are they even talking about. Like what is the idea, what is the story, story and idea are same thing, I guess. And emotion and angle is also same thing, but execution is a thing, how the way you done do it, but execution is just in one way, according to me. Like it's not just that this is the truth, but according to my level of knowledge, I'm just able to grab these things. So what is the idea? Idea is very basic. I don't know what's the idea of this ad. I need to figure it out a bit. Idea. What do you mean by idea? I don't want to ask this thing from ChatGPT because just it will just make me weak in thinking capabilities, and that is not what I want to do. Same idea, different execution. Talking about idea which should be same. Still like an artist is the book which I just heard of, and from the heading of the book, I think I should use that still like an artist kind of thing. And this is the idea that the idea is there is a couple who is going to a party, but because they are late, so this car is a savior for that woman. So what is the execution which can be different? How the execution can be different? The idea is same that now also there is a lady whose life is like whose aura, we can say aura is saved by this car. The reason behind that was because she had to do makeup, but she wasn't able to do at home because they were late and because they had to reach in time. So they took this car, and because they only had this car, so they'll take this car only. But because they showed that why this particular brand product is beneficial for those who want suspension stability kind of things, the feature which is shown in it. So what else can be execution? The idea is same, execution is different. Okay, so I got an idea. So there is a woman, first of all, talking about the characters, woman and child and aunt. When I thought of these both, this was not in script, but as soon as I just written them, I thought of including an aunt who talks about that you cannot do this. Your car is can like your car cannot do this. So just thinking of to make neighbors get jealous of the car, trying to show that thing. No, no, no. What we are gonna do is what we are gonna do is aunt and aunt's child. Let's keep the let's keep the idea same but execution different. Aunt's child. So in first shot, there is a house behind, right? There is this house, and this is a bit elevated as it was shown in that. Trying to show my drawing skills to you guys a bit. But this looks like a castle, but it's not. It's just how let's consider this is not in part. It's just a normal house. So this is the house, and this is the Volkswagen car. Let's just consider it the Volkswagen car. And from behind the mother comes and the children comes. Mother sits to drive car and comes with the dinner, like the milk, glass of milk, because they were late, so they don't had the time. Then the child says, "Mom, we are late." Then mom says, "It's all because of you." Because of you. Then the child says, "It's no, it's the child says this. Mom says, "It's all because of you. We'll go from shortcut." But I know shortcut. But I know shortcut. Then the child says, then the child goes like this. Okay, okay, and this sits in the car, like they sit in the car. Then mom starts the car. Whatever the movement is shown, the camera angle shows toward that particular scene, like the way the seat belt was viewed by him. So in the same way, what will be done is, instead of mom wearing her own seat belt, she first of all makes her child wear the seat belt. Like that particular scene will be shown. Like the mom is sitting in the driver's seat, and aside of her, the child is sitting. Then she will just do like, take out the seat belt from other side and put his seat belt first, then put her, but she will put her own also, but that scene will not be shown because it's obvious, because in later scenes she will be wearing the seat belt. Now instead of this one, what will be shown is, this will also be shown. And you see this one, this Amarok car Volkswagen model, I already previewed, like I already reviewed one more advertisement of it, where this particular feature was also shown, like for a model driving for, like, used for particular fields and areas. So she will just move it, change it, so as to make it look like that this particular mode is the best for shortcut type areas like mountains and waters and rivers. So this particular scene will be shown, and they will start going, right? What is this? So they'll start going, and the same scene is there, because the idea is same, execution is different. So till here, the same is same. Now the mountain type is also same. We can just change the type of mountain, but it will be like a shortcut, like jungle type, where the place is not well for good cars, but good for off-road cars. So now this far scene will be shown, but because we are in jungle, so side scene side scene doesn't make sense. So the angle of camera will be on the top, where the whole jungle is visible and the car is going through that, uh, through the pathways already made, from where the car can go through. Then the child is shown drinking milk. Like, there is a glass of milk in his hand. He sees the glass of milk and sees the road, like from mirror. The mirror is closed. Then he sees, and the camera shows the children from outside of the car, that he's seeing the particular road from they are going through. Then he see, like, first of all he sees milk. Then the camera is in front of him, showing the milk and him. Then he's a bit amazed, because when he sees outside the car, it's shown that the place where we are, this glass was not supposed to be as balanced as it is. Then the camera angle moved towards the mom. Then she laughs, and now the what is shown, this this particular angle is shown because of its suspension. That glass is not moving a lot, like at all. And then he starts eating his bread with his milk, and he is enjoying his meal. Then woman says that, hold on, we are going to, like, hold up, we are going to go to the more better place. And the children says, what do you mean by better place? And when he sees ahead, there was a river fall. Like, you can just imagine the worst situation you can go through when you are going to a good place and you are late at time. You are going through it because you are late. That's the shortcut. And he shouts that, no, we can't. Then the mom says, you finish your meal. Then he starts drinking again. But the children is also worried if the glass gets fall, because, like, the milk inside the glass gets fallen down. The reason being, because they are going through a very off-roading area. But because of the suspension, it doesn't happen. They reach to the school, and there is an aunt who says bye to his children. And she's standing aside of the mom of the main character. And we see that his t-shirt, like his school uniform, the school uniform of the aunt, was a bit dirtful from the milk, or whatever you can consider, like whatever the aunt of Whatever the children of aunt was eating or drinking, the meal he was taking while coming from the car, because they were also late. So that particular food got fallen into the uniform of the children, and he was like he was cleaning it, and behind them the car of both of them was standing, but the main car whose brand is was in front side, and behind that the particular different car was there. And the brand is not shown because we are not here to target a particular brand, but we are here to tell that this specific our brand is better. So yes, the branding will not be shown of the different car, the other car. And he cleans up being annoyed that his t-shirt got ruined just because they were late. So yes, then both of them smiles by seeing each other, the woman and the aunt. And the child of the woman says goodbye to her mom, and the child of aunt gets annoyed just because the uniform is ruined. So this is the story and the script and visuals what I think was better. Oh, that was a good story because I had a particular limitations with me that okay, so there is idea, and it was good. Now talking about another script. So this was the first one. Now going to the second one, which is where the what is same? I think emotion is same emotion, and wait for a while. So now going to the second one, that is same emotion but different. What is that? I think I'll need to see it. Same emotion but different story. So here emotion is same but the story is different. Now I'll need to think about what do they even mean by emotion. So emotion is the feeling we are getting different, like in advertisement there were different emotions, right? Where sometimes the children was shocked, sometimes he was happy, sometimes he was amazed, sometimes he was sad in starting, because sometimes he was angry on her mom for being late. No, they got late because of the children, so mom was angry in starting, so it had different emotion. But talking about the totality of advertisement, what was the conclusion is that yes, they got happy. So in emotions we are trying to keep them happy only. But now the story is different. We are not going to just revolve around same particular script, just changing the places, the particular objects and themes, but we are now going to change the story, but keeping the emotion same. So what else can be done? you know Before that I need to think of the idea the particular brand wants to give to make the ad. Like until and unless I don't know about the brand's message they want to be reached to the people, how can I do so? So I think I'll need to create my own idea now. So this is the car. All right, I think there is one seat. Why am I drawing this car? Because I want to. And this is the seat. And yes, I think that's enough. Okay, so this is Amrock. I hope I'm not. This is not Amrock. This is Amarok. Amrock. So this is the particular brand, not brand. This is the particular model, Amarok V6 of Volkswagen. And now, what else can be the thing which can be made out of this? Story is going to be different, emotion is going to be same. In emotion we are going to talk about happiness. At the end they are happy, and emotion we are going to fluctuate them because it's about fluctuation of image. And because in my story it was fluctuation, so we are going to keep the same thing, hoping for it. And the story is going to be different, so I'll need to create the story first. Okay, I got one idea. So there is, okay, so there is a friend who is waiting for his friend who lives far away, and they made a plan to go to a particular place to just to have fun. He had the car of Amarok. He had this car, and he was just waiting for him to come. But the long pathway was very good. Like the long pathway we're talking about was very good, but it was long and they didn't have time. He made a call to his friends that we are late. Where are you? Then he said, I'm just going to I'm going to leave. I'll reach in 15 minutes. Right. So this path was of 15 minutes and this path was of 2 hours. So he says, how are you going to reach in 15 minutes, because we live 2 hours away from each other? Then he says, you just wait. And then he sits in his car, he just goes through the mountain and through the same scenarios where off-roading is done. Like before he goes to the trip, he starts his car, the scene is shown, he puts his belt, like the same thing. He like a shot comes where the camera first of all shows that the steering wheel is in front side, then the driver is there, and it revolves like this, showing the driver's steering wheel. Then the camera shot changes into, he changes gear, then he changes the mode. No, he first of all starts driving the car. The wheel rotates, the angle is shown of that. After that the dirt comes up because the wheels rotated in one place. He goes. Then comes the beginning of that long way. There were two parts: the long way which started to go from sideways, which was clean, a good road was prepared by the government from him for him. But because he was late, so he thought of going through the straight path, which was, you can guess it, that it was not good. So yes, he goes through that. Okay, so what after that? But before going to that off-roading mountains, mountainery, forestry place, he changes his mode into 4A 4x4. Then he goes there. Then the suspension of the car shot was shown as it was shown in the real ad. Then he goes through different areas. Top scene was shown when he is in plain area, but the off-roading is there. Side scene, why am again a sad scene to scene. Then the side scene is shown. So this is how the story goes like, and then the friend reaches to his house in under 15 minutes. Then he shows him the watch, and at that time it was 4:59. Like the clock was going on, the 4:59 was the timer, and it went to 14 minute 58 seconds, 14 minute 59 seconds, and then 15 minutes. So last 2 seconds were shown to his friend, and he says, "Let's go." Then it's just shown, let's drive the car, like how you see the heading was shown over here. This, let's go for a drive. The view is better in Android. Like this is shown, and they both are sitting to the car to go to the place they really wanted to go. So that's how the second story finishes. And now talking about the last and third scene. What was the last one there? Same product always remains same, but different angle. Angle here doesn't mean changing the camera angle. It doesn't mean changing the camera angle, but it means changing the theme of features, changing theme angle. It means theme angle that talks about the feature of that particular ad, right? So the product is going to be same, but what is the angle we are to keep that product in? That it doesn't only shows the suspension but different things. And for that we'll need to go to chat GPT to know whether with that what is it, what different is it. So just cut it. Now start writing. What is that different angle I need to think of? I don't need to think of it because I don't even know the features of the car. So we are just going to ask about the features from ChatGPT. Amarok V6 features. So the first one is engine and performance. Safety features could be also the angle we can use. Drive terrain and capability was what it was shown in that advertisement that we made previous to and that we watched. It have the towing capacity of up to 3.5 tons, hill decent control and off-road mode, mechanical rear differential lock for off-road, 4x4 4 motion. Okay, so this is what we really saw the advertisement of, right? Now we are going to, first of all we are going to write what was the theme. The theme feature was earlier drive terrain and drive terrain and capability. And now what is the theme feature which is going to be? Is it safety features, technology and interior comfort and design, utility and practicality? Which could be more appealing, comfort and design? Bold and aggressive pickup design, technology interior. For that we need to see the 3D model of Amarok. Amarok V6. So this is that car, Amarok V6. Okay, so what we are going to make is, okay, I got it. So in the third story, I need to write it fast, otherwise I'll forget. So what is it? What is it? What is it? Okay. So mom calls. So this is mom. She calls to her son saying that we are going to trip. Then He says okay. He says okay. But she says that book a van for traveling. Book, what do we say to that bus like EV? We'll say book a van, book a van, or rent a van. Then he says that we'll go in car. We will go in car. Then she says how. And the reason why she said how is shown in the next scene where she was out of home, and he was inside house. In his house, his father was there, who came from office just now. His sister was there, little younger sister, and his mm, aunt was there, who arrived saying that your mom and I decided to go for a trip. Let's go. She shouted, and then gone to roam in the house. Then his brother is there, elder brother. So there are these one, two, three, four, five, and six people. One, two, three, four, five, six people, and one more is there, and like another aunt is there who is about to arrive. So there are two aunts, his sister and brother, father, and their parent, like their husbands also. I don't know does it make sense or not, because uh, I don't know whether that car could take this much people. So thinking of it, he says we'll go in car, but how? Then everyone is shown in the house. Then he comes out of his home and he sees towards his car. His car is shown. He smiles, and he asks when to go. Then she says, uh, Sunday after 2 days. On Sunday after 2 days. This means, then he says done, because 2 days are enough for him to modify his own car. He makes a particular house behind this thing, which is better than sitting in seat. Like he makes a thing which is better rather to sit in the seat than this. Like there is a place where other people can be fitted out easily. I don't know does this make sense or not, but yes, it's exaggerated that there is a lot of space. Like how they done that a car is moving like this, but inside the car that woman is being able to apply lipstick and eyelashes on her eyes and like lips like that. Like the car is moving like this, so that was not possible, but they made it. So it's just going to show it like there is a lot of space. The real motive is to show that there is a lot of space, so he makes it. After 2 days, everyone fights to get in there because the space is a lot big. Like this is just exaggerated, like the way they exaggerated in that particular ad which you shown over here. So yes, so this could be done. So we are done with the three ads, and I think all three were good. According to me, they are. And what else could be there if this is not the best? And if you know that there is something best which could be made the script out of the main script or out of the any of the three I made, so just let me know in the comment section, because right now no one is watching live. I know if you just like skipped from the starting, so you will have to write, bro. You just skipped the hard work I did. So just watch the whole stream or just write that what else script can be the best if you are watching really. So this is it for the stream. I don't know how much time it's been. I'm live. I think it's more than 1 hour. It's not. Yes, it's just 1 hour, 1 minute, 45 seconds. So that is all for today, guys. Yes, if you just skipped here and you wanted to know that what this live stream is for, so telling and doing a recap again, this live stream is for those who want to improve their creativity. It's not that I am a teacher, but I am a learner, and learner is the best teacher because what he is doing, if he does something bad you can learn from it, and if you're learning with a learner it makes benefits for both. So yes, you can just analyze, ask from ChatGPT or whatever, and if he says good, if your gut feeling says that I am the good choice for you to be learning in a creative thing, so better subscribe me, or just not even subscribe. I'm not asking for subscribe, but watch the stream till end if it's really worth watching. So thanks for watching, guys. It means a lot, and I'll be meeting you in the next stream.